Hey YouTube, Dawson Rider here with a review of Gabutyra De Carnival from Zyuden Sentai Kyoryguer. So this here is Mini Tyra, and isn't he just the most adorable thing ever? So this is obviously from the show when he powers up Gabutyra to become this little mini form so that he can become a weapon / power up to become Carnival. And it also allows him to access these really cool armored forms like Kyoryuzin. So very, very cool. So let's go ahead and get started with the review. He does come with this battery here, which is, you know, the +1 Gabutyra battery or whatever, the Carnival battery. Which is really cool. I really dig the color scheme on it. It's primarily red, which is a nice change from the normal. Got the green eye here, Gabutyra's symbol. It says +1, it's white, and it's a really cool color scheme. And it continues on the back here where it says Gabutyra. So yeah, really neat. And then here you can see the little brave and adorable Mini Tyra. And then you press it in and it's just kind of, you know, pretty much the normal Gabutyra we're used to seeing. It's got a little bit lightning effects around it, and then you press it, it's Mini Tyra. So really neat battery design-wise, I really dig it. We'll just go ahead real quick and take a look at what it does in the Gaburevolver and Kyoryuzin. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this first. Put Gabutyra in here, or Carnival battery, and it will just say overcharge, make that error noise. Same thing if you do that. Now for Gabutyra, or almost Gabutyra. I was too lazy to completely transform him out of Kyoryuzin, but you'll get the same noises. Alright, so now that that's out of the way, we'll set this aside quick. Take a look at Mini Tyra. Like I said, I think he looks adorable. Pull his little fins up. Or fins, I guess. Anyway, he's really, really neat. I really dig his look. I think he's adorable in the show. He's like adorable and awesome at the same time. And him sitting here in his little Dino Mode is really awesome. He looks really neat on display. All the paint looks really good. He's primarily red plastic. You got white and yellow paint here, but his eye looks really good. It's this kind of clear plastic above it. It gives him a lot of personality. And, you know, he doesn't really have any articulation or anything like that. I mean, he's got these little arms down here that'll move. But he can't necessarily pose him, which I guess you shouldn't be able to that much. But still, he looks really, really neat like this. And I really dig him quite a lot like this. He's just really, really cool. So in this mode, he doesn't really do terribly that much. You turn it on here, which is already on. And then you get that little activation noise. And then there's the button over here, and in this mode he will just make some generic sort of dinosaur noises. Like a little dog. So it'll just cycle through those. And that's primarily all he does. When you put the Zyudenchi in, you put it in upside down in this mode, it'll say Gabutyra in the most adorable voice of all time. And then you take it out, it will say that in the most adorable noise ever, which is like something Richo. Anyway, I'm stupid. Anyway, so let's do that again because it's adorable. And if you press the button when it's in, it'll make the same noises. God, that's adorable. Anyway, so now when you transform into its gun mode, it's very, very simple. Just take these little arms here first and fold them under, get them out of the way. And then you can essentially turn him upside down now, flip his head, and then press this button here, and this handle will pull down. Every time I do this, I want to press this and yank this down, even though that is not what you're supposed to do. So then when you put the Zyudenchi in now, it'll make the normal activation noise, and then just close his mouth. We'll start the music for the Carnival transformation, and then just press the button. So very cool. And then you get some generic blasting noises when you press this button here. Alright, now before we move on to the other main sounds, I'm going to really quickly go ahead and show this being able to combine with the Gaburevolver. Okay, so we can combine these. Warn you, space is going to be a bit tight, but this is primarily like when you combine it with the... Crap, I thought a bomb was going to go off. Anyway, it's primarily just like the... when you combine it with the blade to make the shotgun, just... put them together, he will make that noise, and it is a very large weapon, very neat looking. I'm gonna kind of pull out here a little bit, that's what she said, but very, very cool looking, and it's really neat that they can combine together. Adds a ton more functionality to it. really neat. When you do this, it does nothing. It does the rapid succession noise that you get, you know, when you normally combine it into the Gaburevolver cannon. If you press his mouth here, give Zyuden Carnival, and it'll make that noise until you press this button. So yeah, very, very cool. You get an additional sound and a badass looking dino gun. Alright, so that was pretty neat. Now let's go ahead and show the other sounds for this. So the main deal with him, like I said, is that he can do combinations for Kyoryuzin, essentially. And they get different sounds and different attacks. So let's go ahead and do that. That's activated here by pressing this button, and then you insert the 3 Zyudenchi and, you know, close his mouth, and it will tell you pretty much by the music when it's ready to do a transformation, and it will read the first 2 that you put in. So we will be doing this function first. So let's go ahead, press the button. So it'll just make this noise, and then just keep inserting batteries. We'll do Kyoryuzin first. So Stagochi, then Gabutyra, now Gabutyra, and then press this button. So then you'll get the samba noises, and then you'll get this charging blast noise. Alright, now then if you close it, we'll say Samba Carnival, and then just make these music noises until you press the button again. And it gets its own unique attack. Alright, so now we will go ahead and let's do Western. Or not. No, we're doing Western. Damn it, get over here, batteries. Okay, so let's start the music again. Zactor. Pesagan. And Gabutyra. So you get those noises. Yet again, you have a charge sound. And then if you hold this again, we get its attack sounds. Alright. Okay, so now we can do, let's do Kung Fu now. So start the process again. Ankidan. And Gabutyra. What did you say? Anyway, now we'll do its attack noise. I think I mistakenly said Kung Fu when I meant Macho. I was thinking Macho and Kung Fu at the same time, but I meant Macho. Because, you know, that's with Ankidan. Now we will do Kung Fu. So let's go ahead and start that up. Whoops, I forgot to do this. Derp. Unpaki. Gabutyra. And now for its attack noise. So very, very, very cool. Some really, really neat sounds you can get out of that with the combinations. You can also make combinations that don't really make sense, and it'll just kind of make generic noises. Trying to think of one I should do. Let's just do a random one. Let's do like Zactor. And Gabutyra. And Gabutyra. So just kind of make generic noises if you do random combos. And as you could see, beyond, that noise, it does have a unique sound for every Zyudenchi, which is really cool. I'll show off a couple of those right now, and then I'll get to the wrap up, and then at the end I'll kind of show pretty much all the batteries I have with it, in case you're interested in seeing that. But the actual review will be done after these next couple examples. So with like the most obvious ones, do like Gabutyra here, place it in, close it up, and then it will say that. And you get a little sound for a different attack, like Zactor. Close it up. So you pretty much get a little noise for it, and then their attack noise. Here's Ankidon. And let's do Gabutyra. And then one thing that's really neat, whoops, let me just set this here for a second. I'll show a couple of them real quick, if you would just stand. But I'll show the main ones after the review. But what's really cool is it actually adds some neat sounds for the Sentai Zyudenchi. So I'm just going to grab two random ones. We've got Shinkenger and Go Busters. So let's do Shinkenger first. Go ahead and put it in. So it will say its transformation call, and then you press that, and you get pretty much a generic attack noise. But still, the fact that you get their morphing call is really cool. Let's do Go Busters. So let's morphin, really excited. And then generic attack noise again. So that's really neat. So here at the end, before I forget, since I went ahead and did the sounds first, I got ahead of myself, just taking a look at it aesthetically in its gun mode. It's pretty neat. Like I said, I really dig this guy's design. I love the Mini Tyra, and I like that it becomes his weapon. It's a really quick and easy transformation. I think it's really neat looking. Obviously, all the color and everything remains the same pretty much, except for the eyes, which are all upset now. But really neat looking. The only real complaint I have is that the handle's really small. I mean, obviously it's made for children, but it could have been a little bit longer. But other than that, it's a pretty solid size, and obviously you saw it combining with the Gaburevolver. So yeah, other than the handle, it's really a nice size weapon. So yeah, anyway, this is a really, really cool toy. The Kyoryuger line has been an absolute blast, and I think this is one of my favorite toys out of the line. It's really cool. It looks adorable sitting there as Mini Tyra. The gun looks neat. It's got a ton of sounds. I mean, you get a different sound for every Zyudenchi. It even makes some of the Super Sentai ones better. The different combination sounds for the various like Kyoryuzin combinations are really neat. It's just a ton of fun to mess around with. You get a ton of playability out of it, and it's a cool display piece. One thing of note here, you cannot do like the combination for Deno Western or like Plezzo or something, or any of the other ones that don't involve Kyoryuzin. I mean, you can do it, but it will just make generic noises. But they won't make distinct noises that are different, just in case anyone was going to ask that. But so yeah, definitely recommend this if you're a Kyoryuger fan. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. So now we will just go ahead and do hopefully a brief demo of the majority of the sounds that the review's out of the way. If you do not care about this, feel free to leave. Okay, you can't see them, but I have all the batteries I have over here on the side. Just of note, these are all the batteries I own, so if you don't see one, I likely don't own it. And if you hear any noises, that's me putting the batteries I've already done into a box, just so you know. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get this party started. I'm not going to do the ones that I already did in the regular review. So we'll start with Stagochi. Okay. Oops, didn't mean to hit the camera there, sorry. Parasagon. Okay. And then we've got Zactor, which I might have already done. But we're going with it. If I already did that one, I like how I already lied within like 3 seconds of this. Alright, Terra Gordon. Cool lightning sounds. And then we got Plezo. Alright. Dino's Grander, just making sure that's the right one. Alright, now we've got, what is this, Stymero? Yep. That one sounds so trippy. Alright, Beyonce Mo. Everyone's favorite, over Rapu. And you can also use all these ones that aren't, you know, regular Zyudenchi and mix and match combos to get their attack sounds. So. Sorry, I forgot to say with that one. That was Iguranodon. Alright, now we got Tuparanda. Alright, Garumanite. Another neat sounding one. I forgot to say that was Arcanilon. Sorry, getting ahead of myself here. Pukapator. Said that really weird. And the last dino one we have here, Futabine. Sorry about moving around so much. I like that one. Alright, so now we have the remainder of the Super Sentai Zyudenchi ones I have. As I said, I'm not going to do the ones I did in the main review, which were Shinkenger and Go Busters. So we'll start with Gal Ranger here. So say Gal. It sounds like it's saying Spirit of the Ass. I'm just saying. And then it'll just make generic attack noises. Alright, now I've got Hurricaneger. I kind of wish it said Sanjo. Generic attack noises. In fact, they're all gonna do generic attack noises, so I'm just gonna show the part you really care about, which is the little morph calls. Alright, go Onger. Let's go on indeed. Let's go on to Decoranger. See what I did there? Man, I'm clever. Cool, cool. Alright, now we have Geki Ranger, one of my personal favorites. Should have said that one for last, and I could have said last but not beast. Alright, Go Sager. Just note, I don't know if you can see this, but my dog actually got a hold of this. Look, there's teeth marks on it. It's adorable. Good thing it was only Goseiger. Alright, and then Gokaiger. Alright, so that about concludes the demo. Apparently not. Mini Tyra had other ideas. Alright, I've kept you here long enough. Everybody, have a good one. Dawson Rider, signing out.